Loan receivable. A loan receivable is a financial asset arising from a loan granted by a bank or other financial institution to a borrower or client. So, ang term ng loan receivable is normally ginagamit siya ng mga entity kung ang entity ay bank, bangko, or other financial institution na nagpapautang. So, kapag ang bank ay nagpautang sa kanilang borrower or sa client ng pera, so instead na notes receivable ang i-debit nila or accounts receivable, normally ang ginagamit ng bank ay loan receivable account. Ganon din yung mga other financial institution. So, ang loan receivable is normally ginagamit siya ng mga bangko and other financial institution na nagpapautang sa kanilang mga borrower or client. The term of the loan may be short term, but in most cases, the repayment periods cover several years. Initial measurement of loan receivable. So, ang initial measurement ng loan receivable ay at initial recognition, an entity shall measure a loan receivable at fair value plus the transaction costs that are directly attributable to the acquisition of the financial asset. So, ibig sabihin, ang initial measurement ng loan receivable is fair value plus the transaction cost, but maraming klase ng transaction cost. And ang i-consider lang natin sa initial measurement ay yung directly attributable to the acquisition of the financial asset. Yung direct cost lang. The fair value of loan receivable. So, sa initial measurement daw, fair value plus transaction cost. So, may nabanggit na fair value. Ano ba yung fair value ng loan receivable? The fair value of the loan receivable at initial recognition is normally the transaction price, meaning the amount of loan granted. So, ibig sabihin, sa initial measurement, yung fair value daw ay yung the amount of the loan granted doon sa borrower or client. May nabanggit din, transaction cost. So, ano ba yung mga transaction cost na yan na directly attributable to the acquisition of the financial asset? Transaction cost of loan receivable. Transaction costs that are directly attributable to the loan receivable include direct origination cost. Direct origination cost should be included in the initial measurement of the loan receivable. So, kapag may mga na-encounter tayo na direct origination cost, ibig sabihin, considered siya as part ng initial measurement ng loan receivable. Indirect origination cost should be treated as outright expense. So, yung mga indirect is hindi considered sa initial measurement ng loan receivable. Subsequent measurement of loan receivable. A loan receivable is measured at amortized cost using the effective interest method. So, since na ang loan receivable is measured subsequently at amortized cost, so siguro pagdating natin sa problem solving, mag-expect na naman tayo ng amortization schedules. Origination fees. The fees charged by the bank against the borrower for the creation of the loan are known as origination fees. Origination fees include compensation for activities such as, so ito yung mga example ng activities na nagre-require ng origination fees. So, evaluating the borrower's financial condition. So, syempre, bago magpautang, hindi naman din agad-agad nagpapautang si bangko or si any financial institution. So, kailangan niya rin i-evaluate yung kakayahan ng borrower na magbayad ng mga utang. Kaya, ang gagawin ni entity or ni financial institution is evaluate niya yung kakayahan ng borrower or yung borrower's financial condition. Evaluating guarantees, collateral, and other security. So, may mga loans na nagre-require ng guarantee, collateral, and other security. So, i-evaluate din ni bangko or ni financial institution yung mga property ni borrower na pwedeng gawin as collateral or security doon sa utang. Negotiating the terms of the loan. So, yung other terms ng loan na pag ne-negotiate. So, like yung paano babayaran yung loan, ilang taon bago mag-due yung loan or yung amount ng loan. So, dito pumapasok yon sa negotiating the terms of the loan. Preparing and processing documents and closing the loan transaction. So, consider din siya as part ng origination fees. And origination fees received from the borrower are recognized as unearned interest income. So kapag itong mga to is si borrower ang nag-shoulder or na-receive yung origination fees from the borrower, meaning yung amount na origination fees received from borrower are recognized as unearned interest income. If origination fees are not chargeable against the borrower, the fees are known as direct origination cost. So kapag itong mga to, yung mga origination fees arising from these activities, kapag si borrower ang nagbayad, so naka-receive ng pera ng origination fees from the borrower, yung origination fees is unearned interest income. Kapag naman hindi na-receive yung payment from borrower, if origination fees are not chargeable to the borrower, the fees are known as direct origination cost. So nabasa na naman natin yung term na direct origination cost. So kapag daw hindi chargeable yung origination fees, considered siya as direct origination cost. So meaning kanina na-encounter na natin yung direct origination cost dito sa term na to, dito sa part na ito ng ating discussion. Meaning ang direct origination cost is lahat ng origination fees arising from these activities na hindi chargeable sa borrower. Kapag chargeable sa borrower, siya ay origination fees and recognized as unearned interest income. Accordingly, the origination fees received and the direct origination costs are included in the measurement of the loan receivable. So meaning, origination fees received tsaka yung mga direct origination costs is considered sa measurement ng loan receivable. National Bank granted a loan to a borrower on January 1, 2019. The interest on the loan is 10% payable annually starting December 31, 2019. The loan matures in 3 years on December 31, 2021. Data related to loan are, principal amount is 4 million. Origination fees origination fees charged against the borrower, 342.1. Direct origination cost incurred, 150,000. Okay. After considering the origination fees charged against the borrower and the direct origination cost incurred, the effective rate on the loan is 12%. So given na yung effective rate, so hindi na tayo maghahanap ng effective rate dahil in-indicate na sa problem. Prepare all indicated entries for 2019, 2020, and 2021. Okay, ang problem is National Bank. So ang entity is bangko, and nagpautang siya sa borrower noong January 1, 2019. And kapag ang mga kapag ang mga bank or any other financial institution ay nagpapautang, ang ginagamit nilang receivable account ay loans receivable. So isosolve natin itong problem na to, gagawin natin yung 2019, 2020, and 2021 journal entries. Okay, so isosolve na natin siya. So ang gagawin natin muna ngayon ay yung for the year 2019 na journal entries. Okay. Journal entry, syempre yung unang transaction, January 1, nagpautang si National Bank kay borrower ng 4 million pesos and merong given na origination fees charged to the borrower and direct origination cost incurred. So sa pag-solve ng problem regarding loans receivable, ang kailangan nating malaman is yung initial carrying amount ng loan receivable. So, para ma-determine yung initial amount, ng initial carrying amount ng loans receivable, kailangan natin consider yung fair value plus the transaction cost na directly attributable sa loan. So, i-determine natin ngayon yung initial carrying amount. To determine na yung initial carrying amount ng loan, ko-consider natin yung principal ng loan, which is 4 million. Tapos, i-consider natin yung origination fees. So, yung origination fees charge to the borrower, ng against the borrower na 342,100 pesos. So, siya ay deduction. Kasi, siya ay cash inflow from borrower pabalik kay National Bank. Si National Bank ay naka-receive ng amount kay borrower. Kaya siya ay kabawasan. Ang principal is pera from National Bank papunta kay borrower. Kaya siya positive. Next is yung direct origination cost incurred, which is 150,000 positive. Kasi ang cash outflow is palabas. Outflow ni National Bank para ma-obtain yung loan. So, na-determine na natin yung initial carrying amount ng loan receivable, which is initial carrying amount of loan receivable 4 million minus 342.1 plus 150 equals 3,807,900. Okay. Kapag ina-analyze natin siya, yung borrower nagpautang or yung National Bank nagpautang kay borrower ng 4 million. Pero ang total lang na nilabas ni bangko is actually 3.8 million lang. So, yung 4 million na inutang, considering na origination fees and yung direct origination cost, ang total lang na inilabas na pera ni National Bank na nag-grant ng loan kay borrower ay 3,807,900 pesos. So, mas maliit yung carrying amount doon sa principal ng loan. So, na-consider na natin yung initial carrying amount, mag-journal entry na tayo for January 1, 2019. January 1, 2019. First is the principal, debit, loan, receivable, LR na lang para for the convenience of our discussion. Credit, cash na 4 million pesos. Ano pa? Yung origination fees received. Debit cash, 342,100. Credit, unearned. Interest, income, 342,100. Any origination fees received from the borrower is credit sa unearned interest income. Direct origination cost. Ang direct origination cost attributable sa loan receivable is nire-record din siya sa unearned interest income. Kaya lang siya ay debit. Debit, unearned interest income, UII acronym, 150,000. Credit, cash na 150,000 pesos. So, na-journal entry na natin yung transaction na nangyari noong January 1, 2019 wherein si National Bank ay nag-grant ng loan to a borrower. Okay, so gagawin na natin yung journal entries for the December 31, 2019. Pero bago tayo mag-proceed, gagawa tayo ng amortization schedule. So, we have the date. Dito yung interest received. Dito yung interest income. Dito yung amortization and yung carrying amount ng loan receivable. January 1, 2019, date. Nung time na nag-grant yung loan, ang carrying amount, initial carrying amount is 3,807,900. Ng December 31, 2019. So, ang interest is payable annually starting December 31, 2019. Makaka-receive na ng interest si National Bank. So, magkano yon? Ang interest received is actually the principal amount, which is 4 million, times the nominal rate. So, ang nominal rate dito is yung 10%, which is yung interest ng loan. 4 million times 10%. So, siya ay 1 year. So, 4 million times 10% equals 400,000. Okay. Interest income. So, ito yung true interest income ni National Bank sa section na ito. Bakit? Kasi, ang pinautang niya lang ay 4 million. Pero, yung total lang ng carrying amount ng loan is 3,807,900 lang. So, bukod sa 4 million na interest, bukod sa interest na nakabase sa 4 million, meron pang interest na nakabase dun sa carrying amount. So, ang interest income is the carrying amount times the effective rate, which is 12%. Carrying amount, 3,807,900 times 12% equals 456,948. Ulit, dito yung true interest income ni entity kasi ang pinautang niya ay 4 million, but considering origination fees and direct origination costs, ang initial carrying amount lang is 3,807,900. Mas maliit yung total cash outflow kaysa dun sa amount na receivable kay borrower. So, 400,000 yung interest received, 456 yung interest income. So, yung difference nan ay sa section ng amortization, which is 56,908. Okay. Ngayon, carrying amount, papunta tayo dito sa 4 million. From 3,807, magiging 4 million siya na carrying amount pagdating ng end of loan. So, 3,807,900 plus 56. So, siya ay addition kasi papunta tayo sa 4 million na carrying amount. So, total carrying amount ng December 31, 2019 loan receivable is 3,864,848 pesos. Okay, so nagawa na natin yung for the year 2019. So, ituloy-tuloy na natin para tayo dire-diretso na rin sa journal entries. Interest received for the 2020 is still the same for 100,000. For the December 31, 2020, interest income, carrying amount times 12%. So, 3,864,848 times 12% equals 463,781.76. So, difference nung dalawang ito is yung sa amortization, which is 63,781.76. So, carrying amount plus the amortization is 3,928,629.76. So, ito na yung carrying amount ng loan receivable pagdating ng December 31, 2020. December 31, 2021. So, interest received is still the same, 400,000. So, Carrying amount times 12% equals 471,370.57. So difference is 71,370.57. So difference ng interest received and interest income is 71,000 something. Okay. So 71,370 plus 3.928 million equals 4,065.73. Okay, so 4,065.73 which is not equal sa 4 million. So may difference na 65.73. So pagdating sa last term ng loan receivable, so normally kapag sinusunod pa rin natin yung proseso ng carrying amount times effective rate, hindi tayo mag-a-arrive sa zero amount. So ibig sabihin babaguhin natin itong section na ito and pati itong carrying amount na ito. So, carrying amount must be 4 million pagdating ng December 31, 2021. So, difference neto, tsaka ito, na ilalagay natin dito is 71,370.24. Interest received is still the same, 400. So, ito na lang yung nawawala. So, pag-a-add na lang natin itong dalawang ito, therefore, the interest income is 471,370.24. So, eto yung interest income for the year 2021. 471,370.24. In-adjust na lang natin yung interest income for the last term ng loan receivable. Okay, so gagawin na natin yung journal entry for the year December 31, 2019. Okay. Debit, the interest received. Debit cash, 400,000. Credit, interest income, 400,000. But the total interest income must be 456 kasi ito talaga yung interest income ni National Bank. And 400,000 lang yung record for the year 2019. So, yung amortization na 56 is i-record din natin siya. Debit, unearned interest income, 56,948. Credit, interest income, 56,948. December 31, 2020. Debit cash, 400,000. Credit, interest income, 400,000. Amortization, debit, unearned interest income, 63,781.76. Credit, interest income, 63,781.76. December 31, 2021, debit cash, same, 400,000. Credit, interest, income, 400,000. Debit, unearned interest income. Credit, interest income for the amortization which is 71,370.24 pesos. And syempre, yung repayment ng loan receivable which is debit, cash, 4 million. Credit, loan receivable, 4 million pesos. So, nagawa na natin yung journal entries for the year 2019, 2020, and 2021.